Wife with Sadie's. I'm Sadie's, and I'm back with another video. And as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, you already know what this video is about. So today, y'all, I'm gonna be doing a sit down video. Obviously, as y'all can see, I'm gonna be doing a sit down video, and I'm gonna be asking one of the most asked questions that I get from people. So I started my journey on YouTube, I want to say like a year ago or so, maybe like a year and a half ago. No longer than 2 years ago, I started my journey. No longer than 2 years ago, I started my journey on YouTube. And since starting my journey on YouTube, I have gained a little bit of followers on Instagram. Obviously, I gained some subscribers. And with that, I started working with different brands. So I do have my little notebook here and some stuff that I wrote down that I wanted to talk about. So I get a lot of people asking me, like, how do I work with brands? Do you have to have a certain amount of followers? So what do you say when you reach out to these brands? Like, what's your pitch? All these things. So I'm going to go over all of that in this video right now. So what made me want to make this video is because, like I said, I get asked this a lot. But yesterday, this girl actually reached out to me in my DM and asked me about it. And she was like, that'll be a good YouTube video if you make a YouTube video. I was like, say less, sis. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. First thing I want to do is I do want to go over the list of brands that I have personally worked with. This isn't all the brands that I worked with. This is just some of the brands that I can think of off the dome. So brands that I'm actually working with right now is Kiss New York. It's a beauty brand. If you know, you know. If you follow me on TikTok, you see me posting unboxings and everything like that when they send me products. I've worked with Busties. That's a boob tape company. I've worked with La Marine. That's a skincare brand. So Cool. Marie. That's another skincare brand. Bloomy. Another skincare brand. Because I love to do like skincare and beauty stuff. So a lot of this stuff is like beauty. So yeah, I worked with Bloomy. I've worked with Torrid. Torrid is a plus size clothing company. I've worked with Merit Beauty. They're in Sephora, and also they have their website. I've worked with PMD. That's a skincare brand. They have skincare tools like brushes and everything to clean your face. I've worked with Naked and Thriving, Face Made, Kiki Milk, and also I've worked with Young King's hair care for my son. You can find them in Target as well. So those were just some of the brands that I can like think of off the dome. I've worked with what's their name? Also worked with Bruzy. That was another one that I can think of. Those are the only people I can think of right now off the dome. But like I said, this is not the whole list. It's definitely some more that I've worked with. So people want to know how to get brands to work with you. So how to get brands to work with you is actually a couple different. So it's actually a couple different ways that you can do this. Y'all, if it look like I'm leaning, by the way, it's because I am kind of like slouching to the side. But yeah, so it's a couple different ways that you can go about it to work with brands. So sometimes, because a lot of times, like, oh, also I've worked with another company. I can't think of their name off the dome, but because it's an Amazon company, but they have phone cases, so I've worked with them as well. But so like their example, they reached out to me. So a lot of brands, they will reach out to you. Yeah, a lot of brands, they will reach out to you via like your email. That's why it's always good to make sure that you have your Instagram account set up to where you have your email in your bio, or you have like a link in your bio with like all of your stuff, your email, your TikTok, your YouTube channel, so they can just easily click these things so that they can reach out to you. Because some brands don't want to talk via DM. They rather talk through email because email is like more professional. So yeah, they will reach out to you. Or if brands are not reaching out to you, you can reach out to the brands via DM. Just make sure when you reach out to them, you have like what's your stats, like how many views are you getting, what type of content are you posting, what's your niche. Like a lot of people have niches, but some people don't. I hate that word. Like I do everything. I do skincare, I do beauty, I do clothing, I do mom and stay-at-home mom content, wife content. I just do whatever I feel like doing that day. So yeah, just reach out to them, let them know what you do, what you want to do for them. Because a lot of brands ask me like, okay, what type of content do you want? Like, what type of content are you gonna make for us. Like, what's your video gonna be? Like, you have to like type it out, like, okay, so I want to do X, Y, and Z. So just reach out to these brands via their DM. They will respond. Even if at the moment they're not looking for ambassadors or looking to work with nobody, they will still reach out to you and let you know, hey, we're not looking for anybody right now, but when we are, we'll keep your information and we will reach back out to you. I've had times where brands told me like, yeah, we're not looking for anything right now, and they still came and worked with me. So definitely reach out to them. Don't be scared. Also, another thing that I like to tell people is, you need to make sure that your Instagram account, TikTok, YouTube, make sure that those things are not like, I'm trying to see what's the word I'm looking for, but you want to make sure that when they come to your account is like aesthetically pleasing. Like, like, you don't have to like, oh, live in a high-rise apartment building with a big old house. Like, no, I'm not saying aesthetically pleasing like that, but like, just make sure you're not on there cursing. Like, a lot of them won't work with you if you're on your page cursing or arguing with people or like just crazy stuff. Make sure that like you're not on there drinking or smoking. If they see that, they're not gonna work with you. Make sure that when you reaching out to these brands, your page is looking professional. That's the word, professional. Make sure that your page is just looking professional. You don't have nothing crazy on there or nothing like that. That make them want to work with you. And another thing people ask is like, y'all, I'm all over the place. I'm sorry, but I hope this is not just too like all over the place. But another thing people ask is, do you have to have a certain amount of followers? And no, you don't have to have a certain amount of followers. A lot of times they will say you need to have at least 1,000 followers. But I've seen people with less than 1,000 followers getting brand deals or working with brands. So I don't really think followers are gonna stop you from getting brands to work with you. But it is all about your content. Post the content, y'all. When people be saying that, I used to think like, girl, shut up, I don't have no content to post. Or like, people just saying that because they already like working with brands or they already big on YouTube or whatever. But like, no, when people say that, like, they really mean that. Girl, post the content. Like, I'm learning that myself still. I have a hard time with just posting the content because I'm like, bro, this is boring. I don't want to do this. I'm tired of doing this, that, and the third. But like, no, the more you post, the more you get out there, the more they gonna come on your page. Oh, she consistent. You want to be consistent. They gonna see, oh, you consistent, you posting. Drop that content, sis. Girl, get up, post the content. Like, and like I said, I'm working on that as well myself, like just getting up and posting the content. Like, everything is content. When they say that song, everything is content. Everything is content, girl. Yes, everything is content. If you go into the store, grab your tripod, record you in the stores, record you getting out your car, walking to the store. Like, record the content, sis. Like, seriously, being consistent in this game is like the #1 thing, and that's what I've learned. So also, another thing with brands, before we get on that, is you can reach out to them and ask them for the email for their PR team. That will probably be easier as well. So you just reach out to them, ask them for an email that's good for you to work out with because you want to collab. Reach out to because you want to collab with them, and then they will give you the email. Boom, email them. Super easy. They get back to you super fast. Another thing is, what I'm talking about, post the content. If you just say, if you want to work with MAC, I'm gonna just say MAC because I don't know what else to say. Let's just say if you want to work with MAC, post content about MAC very often. Just post your content. Post you doing stuff on your iPad, or post you unboxing your stuff, or post something about, just post about whatever brand. If it's a skincare brand, do your Get Ready With Me every day and use that brand and tag that company. Anytime you use a company, make sure that you tag them in your stuff because they're going to see it. Just keep tagging them in your stuff. Being consistent. They're going to work with you. I'm telling you, sis, they're going to work with you. Okay, so now let's go over what we talked about so far. Reach out to them through DM, reach out to them through email, post your content, be consistent, Post your content using brands and tagging these brands. That is so important. Tag the brands. They're going to want to work with you. Followers, no, it's not a certain amount of followers you have, but the more, the better, obviously. But at least make sure you get like to 1,000, 1,500 followers. They're going to work with you. I feel like it's really easy to do is get on some of these I forget what they're called, like Influencer, sorry, but yeah, so go to the app store, download Influencer. That's who I first started working with, and that's how I first started working with brands, because Influencer was sending me stuff from brands. So definitely I would say that's number one that I highly recommend is Influencer. Get on Influencer, make you an account, hook your TikTok and your Instagram and everything up. They're gonna see all of your stats, how many views you get, and all this stuff. And then they'll eventually, it takes a minute to start getting stuff sent to you, but eventually you will start getting stuff. I haven't stopped getting stuff yet. They constantly send me stuff. I will say it slowed down just a little bit, and I really don't care now, because now I'm actually reaching out to brands and able to work with brands. So, but yes, if you're just starting out, definitely I highly recommend Influencer. What else? So I know people also be asking me like, how much you get paid to work with these brands? Sis, your price is your price. I can charge brands. Oh, okay, you want to work with me? Cool. So for a video, I'm gonna need $1,200. I'm just throwing out a number. Or if you're smaller, you could say, yeah, for a video, one video, 2 pictures, $600. You know, so your price is your price. That's the amazing thing about social media. I love social media. Like, the best thing is that you make your own prices. Now, don't tell this brand $1,200, but tell this brand $2,000. Like, have you a set price that you tell everybody, but you want to make sure that you're not lowballing yourself. And then a lot of times also is that if you have 1,000 followers or 600 followers, or if you just have like very low followers, a lot of times they would just want to do gifted work with you, which that's fine too. You fresh, you don't have to get paid, because eventually the pay will come. So just posting content for them just for free product. That's what a gifted collaboration is. A gifted collaboration is them sending you their products and you just make a video. They might want a picture, or they might want you to make a reel, or they might want you to make a YouTube video, whatever they want, but you'll just do that for a free product. But a paid collaboration, obviously, they'll reach out to you. Hey, what's your price for 2 videos and 1 picture? And we want to be able to post it on our social media as well. So you posted me on your social media, and I'm sending you 2 pictures and a video, and you want the video to be 30 seconds, and you want the video to be like whatever they want. They give you what all they want. Okay, so yeah, I need $1,200 for those things. Or, oh, I can give you 40 pictures, 2 videos, and a story post for $2,500. So your prices is your prices. You can't really ask people like, oh, how much do brands pay you? Because people tell brands their price. Now, sometimes the brands will say, okay, hey, we have this much for you, and you can always turn it down, like, no, that's not enough, I need X, Y, and Z amount, or whatever works for you. Just do whatever works for you, but just make sure you're not lowballing yourself, because a lot of times creating this content for these brands, y'all, this stuff take a little while. Like, it's not like you just pick up a camera and, oh, okay, yeah, y'all, so this is X, Y, and Z, and then like you done in like 15-20 minutes. Like, no, sometimes you take an hour plus making this content for these brands, because you want to make sure, one, you saying the right thing, you want to make sure, two, like, you doing the right thing. Like, it takes time. So yeah, I need money for what I'm posting for you, you know. So yeah, guys, just make sure that you're not lowballing yourself. And then also don't go with 1,000 followers and be like, yeah, I need 3,000. They're going to look at you like you're crazy. Make sure that your views and everything is matching your views, your followers, your subscribers. Make sure that's matching what you add in. But at the same time, though, don't lowball yourself. So hopefully this video helps somebody, y'all. I just really wanted to make this video because I do get asked this question a lot, like, how am I working with these brands? Because I'm not a big influencer. I only have like 1,100 subscribers. I'm only at like 3,100 on Instagram. So, and then on Facebook, I got like like 6,400 on Facebook followers. So yeah, like I'm very much a micro influencer, but I'm reaching out to brands. Like every day I'm getting up, I'm reaching out to these brands. Like I was so excited to work with Tory, y'all. Like that was like one of the biggest brands that I worked with. Kiss New York is a big brand, but Torrid is like huge to me. I don't know, whatever. But I was super excited to work with Torrid. But every brand that I just named to y'all is super easy if y'all want to work with them. Go to their Instagram and DM them. Every brand that I named to y'all. I will name it off again just if y'all don't want to rewind. But Kiss New York, Busties, La Marine, So Cool, Marie, which is Maree, Bloomy, Blume, Torrid, Merit, Merit, PMD, just PMD, Naked and Thriving, Face Made, Kiki Milk, which is Kiki Milk, and then Young King, my Young King hair care. So yeah, definitely hope this video helped y'all. And if y'all have any other questions, please like drop them in my DM, or y'all can drop them in the comments below, because I really like doing these videos because a lot of people hate to put people on. Like people try to gatekeep so bad. Like I don't like that. So yeah, if y'all have any other questions, or if y'all want to know anything, or if y'all want me to tell y'all like the message that I sent to brands, let me know, because why not? Sharing is caring. Yes. So if you like this type of video and want to see more, definitely leave me a like, leave me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on all my socials. They'll be in the description box below as always. Thank y'all so much for watching, and love you. Bye.